because I'm a garden teacher, people are always asking me, what's the first thing to plant? And so I ask my classes when I first meet them, is what's the first thing you plant in a garden? And people will give you all kinds of answers, but there's only one answer I'm looking for. And that one answer will affect your garden much more than any other part of your garden. This is what I tell everybody to plant first. It is a chair, just in case you didn't know. This chair allows you to go out to your garden, sit down, and look around. And in that moment of sitting down and looking around, you could have your cup of coffee, you could have a glass of wine, you could have a beer, you could have whatever you wanted to be with you. But the idea is you go out and you look at your garden. You do this frequently, like daily. In my mind's eye, this translates to what the old farming maxim was, that the best fertilizer is the farmer's shadow. And to me, that means that the farmer is out in the field looking at his crops, looking at what's going on, what's growing good and what's not growing good. And if he's there every day, he's going to spot the problems before they become big problems. So in our urban gardens, we need to go out there every day and have a sit down. We can do it early in the morning if we're a morning person. We can do it late at night if we're a night person. Be out there with a flashlight. Believe me, I know people that are like that. So get a chair in your garden first. Get something to drink. Go out and sit down and look at it. Just look at it. Don't plant anything today. Just look at it. And also, when you do begin to plant, don't plant the whole thing at once. Do 2 square feet at a time. 2 square feet at a time will gradually enlarge your garden without feeling like you've just run the marathon. A lot of people will go out there and they'll plant the whole blasted, weed it and plant it all in one day. And then they never go back because their back hurts, and they associate their gardens with a sore back, aching muscles. They don't want to go back out there. If you do 2 feet at a time, you're more likely to be able to handle it. As you get larger, your garden gets larger. You can do that, and that will be the way you'll improve your garden. That's how to get to be from a neophyte to a certified, really good gardener. For many people, the first step in their gardening experience will be to go to the store and buy already planted seedlings. You might get a 6-pack, get 6 plants in a pack for some seedlings, or the 4-inch for other seedlings. Sometimes these are called a quart. I like the idea of planting my own seeds. It's not a big voodoo thing. It's pretty easy to do. You just have to follow some rules. The thing with planting from seed is that you get to have much, much, much more variety in what you can grow than if you go to the store and get seedlings. Furthermore, in growing from seed, you don't have problems with importing new insects or new other agricultural problems to your garden. So I have an empty 6-pack here. You can usually buy these at a nursery. And I'm going to fill it up with my potting soil. Notice I just flop it in kind of high. But now I'm going to come back, I'm going to press down. I want the soil in each cell rather significantly there to avoid water running through rapidly or not at all. So I'm looking to have a fairly packed soil in here that water will move through slowly. All right, so I've got my 6-pack. I have room at the top where water can sit and wait to flow through the cell rather than run through the cell just quickly and leave it. These are sweet Marconi red peppers. These peppers get to be yay long. They're red. They're very sweet. They're really a good addition to any meal. I'm going to bring the seeds down. Now this 6-pack has been, this seed packet has been pretty well used up. But let's try it, see if we can get enough seeds out of here to make one more 6-pack. I'm just tapping on the edge gently, patiently. Oh my gosh, I've got more seeds left than I thought I had. So I'm going to put double up on some of these just so I can get all the seeds out of the packet. These are pretty close together. Got one guy over here kind of far off. I want to bring him over towards the middle, like here, and put him over here. He's there by himself. And there's that. Just so they got a little room to grow to begin with. We'll separate them later when they're bigger. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Now, the thing you want to do is to make sure the seed is firmly pressed against the soil. I'm just pressing it down. Look, that's not very much at all. But the idea is that we get the seed in good contact with the soil. It doesn't have to be that deep. It needs to be, in fact, closer to the surface. If you put your seeds too deep, you'll never see them again. However, if you put them too shallow, you might need to hill them up a little bit later on. But right there you go. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seeds in one 6-pack. So these are going to be growing here any minute now. We'll see them, and people want to know when to put them in the ground. It's not a hard and fast rule. All we would like to do is get these up, yay big, and get them into the ground at that time. If you don't have time, they get this big, it's okay. If you get them a little smaller because you're going to be too busy later on, it's okay. The plants are very resilient. And once you get them in the ground, that's where they live. They know what to do there. So don't fret too much on your part. Fret more about just getting water to them and keeping them growing.